Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today I wanted to share with you what I created for the hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge 24. This is the very first time that I am participating in Rachel's challenge. She's been doing this for quite some time, and every Friday she has a new project for us to recreate. And I've wanted to participate since last year, but I was always underestimating my ability because I got caught up with the supplies. And it's not about the supplies, it's about creating the project using what you have. And I think this year I am finally getting over it. So I jumped on board this time. So she is probably going to announce week 4. No, she is going to announce week 4 on Friday, the 26th. I am going to present to you weeks 1, 2, and 3. I had so much fun doing week 1, and then I went haywire with week 2 instead of sharing it, and then she hit me with week 3 and then threw me for a loop. But I think I forged on. So week 1 was creating journal cards using time cards. I don't have time cards. Dollar Tree used to sell them years ago. So I improvised with what I had. And let me just grab the book. That's one thing. Us crafters all have squeaky chairs. I had this book in my stash. It's called The High Line. It's a book about New York. And I went fishing through here. And I found an image that I thought would be interesting enough to use as a mock time card, and they look similar to this. So these were the ones. So it has some interesting details on the top, some interesting lines, not necessarily looking like a timesheet, but I thought I could achieve a similar effect. So then I googled what is the size of a time card, and what I got back was 3.5 by 9, so that's what I cut it down to be. And I created these. So again, there goes the interesting lines on the top. I hope I'm in frame. And then I just did a decorative edge just like she did, rounded the corners and did a little collage, and I like how it turned out. Look how pretty. Then of course I'll back the back with some tea or coffee stained paper. But these were really fun, and I like inking edges. I know Rachel doesn't ink edges, and quite a lot of people don't enjoy it. I actually like it. So these are the 4 that I finished completely, or 5. Ooh, I did 5. And love how they turned out. Loved it so much that I went back and cut more with a different edge this time that I want to start the bases for. And when I say bases, I mean like this. So I started these. So I just didn't finish it with a word or a number, but they're well on their way, and I still need to ink them. Here goes that decorative edge. So that was week 1. That's my version of a time card. Love this. And then week 2, she hit us with a book page with hinge journal spot. And I love book page. I love making anything with book pages, so I jumped on that and I made these. And I'm not one to embellish all the way because I don't know what direction it's going to go in, but at least I wanted to create it. So there is a pocket here, and then this is the hinge, and I've added some washi there, and then that's the journaling spot. So in your journal you can paper clip it in, or you can glue that down, and then that'll be your writing spot. And then you have a pocket up here where you can also place a tag. How pretty is that in a book page? How pretty. Loved it so much. Don't judge me, guys, that I made a whole lot more. But I just use focal points. Like I've been using this pack from Temu that had all these burnt edges. So I just added the first piece, and then depending on what journal it'll go in, at least it's already started. And they all have the hinges in the back. So that was week 2. When I really like something and I really enjoy creating it, I just tend to go off the deep end and then build my stash. So week 3, and this one threw me for a loop, guys, was hinged book page journal spots. And the way she created it, she used very old vintagey pages. Again, I don't have that many of a variety. However, I did improvise, and this is what the project was. It's a hinged book page journal spot, and that's what it looks like. So using that same book, I picked this background, and it was like those chapter pages before you go into a different part of the book. So I just grabbed that. I had was gifted recently some dictionary page that looked aged already. For contrast, I had coffee stained some images in the back and used that, and then again one of the sheets from the Temu paper stack. This was just some spare gray ribbon. I wanted to bring out some of that gray from here. And this is just coffee stained paper. And then in the back, I had some digital sheets that I used to cover the back. I only made one of these just because I'm not sure. I mean, I like the fact, but I might want to recreate it, not necessarily like this, but just take Rachel's idea and use it with more like decorative paper instead of all book pages and different fonts and that kind of stuff. So I will probably go back and recreate this one, and if I do, I will definitely share it. But this is my share for Roxy's weekly challenge, week 1, week 2, and week 3, and I'm looking forward to see what she's gonna do for week 4. Hopefully now that I'm caught up, I can record the challenge as I'm doing it and present it to you guys. Let me know what you think if you ever done these. Rachel is super creative. I've been following Rachel for quite a long time, and she's been doing this weekly challenge for a few years now. And I'm super excited that this is the year that I'm actually going to participate. And I look forward to it. All right, my friends. A link to Rachel's channel will be in my description box. She does create a playlist for the weekly challenge. If you do journals or are a journal maker, you are going to love this. Absolutely love it. I had so much fun. As you can tell, I had a lot of fun. All right, my friends. Till the next one. Take care now. Bye.